Today is all about e-bike range. We're going to answer some of your questions that you left us in the comments. Okay, so first question. Does using pedal assist only really extend your e-bike's range? Well, yes. So when you're pedaling, normally a human adult can contribute maybe to around 10 to 12 miles per hour just by pedaling. Now, when you're assisting the motor that much, you're definitely going to be getting a lot more range. Now, conversely, if you're using throttle only and the motor's doing 100% of the work, I've seen a lot of cases where you can just cut your expected range in half. Question 2, how does speed affect your e-bike's range? Okay, so there's a few factors to kind of take into account here, because when you're going faster, you're also gaining some more wind resistance. So when you're going 28 miles an hour versus, let's say, 20, the wind's going to be slowing you down quite a bit. And also, most of these e-bikes are rated for 20 miles an hour, especially on their drivetrain. So their derailleur, their shifter, their cassette kind of components are rated for 20 miles an hour. So when you're using the motor and you're relying on it, you're going to be losing a lot more efficiency from not only your drivetrain, but also your motor. Okay, I weigh 250 pounds and my wife weighs 130 pounds. How much range reduction should I expect? Well, weight definitely does play a role in terms of your e-bike's range. Now, whether the bike is carrying the rider or cargo, you'll definitely expect a reduction in range if you're in stop-and-go traffic, if you're accelerating, or of course if you're climbing hills. Now, weight and range have a pretty linear relationship. So, for example, if you have two riders going up a hill and one weighs approximately double the weight, then you should expect your range to be cut in half pretty much. Okay, next question. Does surface type impact range that much, i.e. gravel versus road? So when you're going on rough terrain like gravel, you'll definitely be getting a lot more rolling resistance. And one of the other factors is if the road isn't as even, you'll be struggling to get control of your ride. So you'll generally be braking a little bit more, and because of more stop and going, you'll definitely be getting a reduction in range. So I'd say it will vary about maybe 10 to 15%. Does tire pressure really affect my e-bike's range? Absolutely. So there's a few trade-offs between your tire pressure. So if you want a more comfortable ride, you'll have a lower tire pressure, but if you want more range, you'll have a higher tire pressure, but you'll have less comfort. Now, I've seen many cases from my customers where you can expect a 20 to 30% reduction in range because of more rolling resistance due to a lower tire pressure. Well, if you like this content and you want to see more in the future, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.